Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to kill all of the Hackett family members in the Quarry. Doing this will get you the Family Matters achievement or trophy. There's not really much else to say about this one. Let's get it going. Right, so the first choice you have in relation to the Hacketts is in Chapter 7 as Laura. When you're out of the prison cell and walking around the police station, you'll want to go upstairs and either pick up the syringe or don't. Basically, this will mean that Travis will kill Laura later or not. So it's something to bear in mind if you're doing a playthrough like this. If you get the syringe and put it in the loose brick in the jail cell, then Travis won't kill Laura after you kill Chris. However, if you don't do this, if you kill Chris, then Travis will kill Laura and then Ryan. So it's something to bear in mind when you go in to kill all of the Hacketts. It kind of changes the outcome of the game a little bit. If you keep Ryan and Laura alive and you do this with the syringe, you'll be able to get to Silas at the end of the game. Also doing this gives you more options when it comes to Caleb, because as Caitlin you can lock him in the freezer if you've got the Teddy that Abigail gets in Chapter 1. You don't have to do that. You can kill him without locking him in the freezer, but you're going to have to make sure that either Abigail or Emma are alive so that they can get the silver shells and give them to Caitlin in the final chapter. Like I said, there's a couple of ways to kill Caleb. He's probably the trickiest one to kill, to be honest. Travis is kind of an easy one to kill. There's definitely a few opportunities for him. Kaylee is already dead, so you don't have to worry about her. Chris is another easy one. You just shoot him as Ryan. Bobby is also kind of a tough one. I'll try to talk about what you've got to do with him. There's kind of a pivotal point with Bobby where if you stab him, then you're going to be able to pretty much kill most of the Hacketts during one scene. But I'll discuss that when we come to it. It's not too far off. I know this part takes a little while to play out, but I thought I'd mention it just because it can change things a little bit in regards to what happens at the end of the game. So, entirely up to you which way you want to do it. Depends if you want to keep people alive or not, but if you're following along with me, it doesn't hurt to do this. Just so that you get to Silas. And if you do end up locking Caleb in the freezer as Caitlin, then if you kill Silas at the end, then Caleb will die because he's locked in the freezer. Whereas if you don't kill Silas, he won't. I think in this guide I end up shooting him. But succeed the QuickTime event when Laura's lying in the prison cell faking to be sick, and then you'll knock Travis out, and this means he won't kill you later. If you don't get Ryan infected and he passes out, well, dies from blood loss, then Travis will put you in the electrified cages later on. So you also want to make sure that you keep Ryan infected or get Ryan infected. So you can kill Mama Hackett right here if you want to. Like I said, there's a point with Bobby where you can get Jed, Travis, Chris and Mama Hackett all killed in one place. But if you want to kill her earlier, if you succeed this QuickTime event, you'll blow her face off with the shotgun. It's up to you which way you do it. If you miss it, then she'll survive here. But a lot of people really like this death scene. Probably one of the better ones in the game. But yeah, it doesn't really matter what you do here. Kind of plays out the same way. When you get given the chance as Ryan a little bit after he gets stabbed to pull the knife out, don't pull the knife out. Make sure you do nothing when that QuickTime event comes up so that you leave the knife in Ryan's side. That's really important. And you'll have a series of QuickTime events with Bobby trying to escape him. You need to make sure that you succeed these. You'll have like a don't breathe one and a couple of normal QuickTime events. I'm not sure if I got them all here. You don't have to succeed all of them, but I'd say go ahead and try to succeed all of them. Bobby will still end up catching you, but he won't pull the knife out, and that's what you don't want. You want to make sure that Ryan gets the opportunity to stab Bobby. That's really important towards getting all the Hacketts killed. Even if you manage to kill the other Hacketts before you get to that point, You won't be able to kill Bobby unless you've stabbed him as Ryan, so you want to make sure you succeed this quick time event, which is the don't breathe one, basically so Ryan sneaks away without getting grabbed by Bobby. I have done this and missed a couple of these quick time events, and I've still managed to get the opportunity to stab Bobby, but just to be on the safe side, I'd say just try to succeed all of these. If you haven't figured out these don't breathe events, you're basically just waiting for the red flashing stuff to go off screen, and then you can release it so that you're safe to move. Kind of a giant tell. The game doesn't actually tell you that. It just kind of tells you to look out for the safe point, but it's always indicated by that flashing pulse thing going off screen. And that's how you can tell. So again, you're going to have more quick time events for Ryan shortly, and you're going to want to make sure that you succeed them. They will be the same as the ones I'm getting. If you see any quick time events where I have to mash W, that should be mashing X on PlayStation or A on Xbox. But on PC, it's the W key. I feel like it would make more sense if it was S, just because that's kind of like on the bottom, like A and X are, but never mind. So right here, you can kill Jed if you want to. You don't have to kill him here. Like I said, you get more opportunities. I have taken clips from different playthroughs so you can see what happens with everyone, because if you haven't killed Mama Hackett, she'll be here with Jed. And if you have, she won't be here. The scene will still play out the same, she just won't be here. Make sure you succeed these quick time events and you'll get the opportunity to attack Jed when he's on the floor, and then Laura can kill him. Like I said, this is all entirely up to you how you want to do it. This will play out the same if you've killed Ma Hackett or not. It's kind of messed up if you haven't killed her, because you end up killing Jed in front of her, but it's whatever, I guess. It's an achievement guide, so choose attack here and you'll get the chance to grab him, and then you have to succeed the mashing quick time event, and you'll get to kill Jed.
Get off of him, you animal!
Alright, there we go. And then Travis will burst in again. If she's dead here, then it will still play out the same, she just won't be here, so don't worry if, you know, when you get to that point, if she isn't there. Even if you mess up those quick time events though, when killing him, you can still kill him as long as you stab Bobby. You just need to make sure that after these quick time events we're going to have now between Ryan and Bobby, that you stab him. And probably the funniest line in the game happens after you stab him. Didn't actually realise for a while that the guy who plays Bobby is Randy from My Name Is Earl until I heard this line. Guy's undergone like an amazing transformation. Massive respect. So again, more quick time events, succeed these. I'm pretty sure if you fail them though, it still plays out the same from this point, but better safe than sorry. Bobby will still end up finding you. You'll have a don't breathe you've got to get through here. I have really enjoyed this game. I do think that Until Dawn is a better game on the whole though. Although this game has definitely been really, really good. I've put a lot of thought into it. And I can't wait for more, although it's probably going to be another like good few years before we see another one of these games. But you know, that's kind of key in game development. They take their time with it, the game comes out better, you know what I mean? If it's rushed, the game's more likely to be shit. Alright, so our moment's coming up in a second. Bobby will come in and you'll get the opportunity to stab him. Make sure you take that opportunity, and that'll just mean in a little while you'll be able to get every one of the Hacketts who's left killed except for Travis. So let's go ahead and stab him. Stab, stab.
Yeah, fucking hurts, don't it? I ain't never been stabbed before. Leave me alone. Ow, it really hurts.
I love that line. Just walks off like nothing happened, but basically that weakens him enough so you can get him killed later. Alright, so when you're playing as Abigail and you're in the cellar here, make sure before you interact with the ladder that you go and get the silver shells that are in front of this breaker box. If you don't get these, you're going to have less opportunities to kill Caleb, and I'd say it's better to grab the shells and kill him that way, just in case you want to let Silas live or something. You've got more options when it comes to that, but get these silver shells and you'll be able to get him killed. Like I said, you want to make sure that you've kept Abigail or Emma alive up until this point. If you need a guide on how to keep everyone alive, that is on the channel. I'll link it around in the description for you. But yeah, go up the ladder after you've got those shells and you'll be good to go. There's actually something I couldn't figure out here, and that's what the hell the ladder does, because the ladder rung breaks if you go down into the basement as Dylan earlier, but I couldn't figure out what that's supposed to do, to be honest. Right, so when you're here, you're gonna need to make sure that you kill Chris when you're given the opportunity when playing as Ryan. So you'll have a moment when you get to shoot at Chris or just at a werewolf. Make sure you shoot at the werewolf. Laura's going to go crazy here and kill all of the Hacketts that are left. So any Hacketts you've got with you here are going to die. So Bobby, Mama Hackett and Jed can all die at this point if you've still got them alive. It's up to you how you want to kill them, but really the difficult one to kill is Bobby. If you don't stab him, then he's not going to die here. He's just going to get thrown against the wall. So getting him stabbed will get him finished off here, and whoever's left will get killed. Like I said, I've done multiple playthroughs of this just to show you how it all plays out if you've kept them alive up until this point. So they may not be here for you, but at least you get to see it. Alright, so that'll get rid of Chris, and now Travis won't kill Laura and Ryan because Laura will turn back human, and Travis will leave him alone. So next up is Caitlin. We want to get Caleb killed. So providing you've grabbed those silver shells from earlier, Abby will throw them under the door to Caitlin. When you get to this point, you need to choose investigate instead of run to make sure you get the shells. You might have Dylan with you here at this point, or Emma might be with Abby if you've kept both of them alive, but it'll play out the same either way. Dylan will be hiding in the kitchen. This shot can be kind of difficult to make. You need to take it early when the werewolf is closer to the door than to you, which is kind of stupid because they tell you about how much of a spread the shotgun has like throughout the game, but if you wait for the werewolf to get closer, a lot of the time you'll miss. I mean, you kind of think that because they're going on about how tight the spread is or whatever, or how much of a spread it has, that you'd have to wait for it to get closer, but it works better if the werewolf is at range for some reason. So just try to take the shot quickly. You have to adjust it a little bit. It's not really too much of a hard shot to hit. You just need to be quick and get the werewolf when it's by the door, and that'll get Caleb killed. And now we've got this final scene with Laura, Ryan and Travis, and we need to miss a couple of quick time events at a certain point. You can miss or succeed this one, it doesn't really matter, but when you're given the choice as Laura to grab the gun or take cover, make sure you keep choosing grab the gun, and then the werewolf will eventually reach into the car and take Travis's head off. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. If you do end up getting to the end and helping everyone live, if you want to keep Laura and Ryan alive here, if you click take wheel and take cover, then you'll survive a little bit longer. And then when you raise your gun towards the end to shoot at Silas, if you just wait that out, Travis will get annoyed and try and take the gun from you, and if you miss that quick time event where he tries to take the gun from you, Laura will kill Travis, and then you'll still have the opportunity to kill Silas. But right here I just went with this way. It's a little bit quicker. Either way is fine. But yeah, like I said, if you just miss those quick time events when you're going to shoot Silas at the end, like you don't raise the gun and you don't shoot at Silas, Travis will try and take the gun from you. If you miss that quick time event where he tries to take the gun, you'll get an opportunity to shoot Travis and then shoot Silas. So you can do both. But right here, what this does is it basically gets Ryan and Laura killed in a car crash. You don't have to kill Silas, although you can if you want to. He's not part of the Hacketts, but the objective there was to get Travis killed. But if you succeed this quick time event, Laura will get given the opportunity to kill Silas, but then she'll die anyway. So you can get all of these characters killed here or help them all survive. It's up to you what you want to do. I'm not going to show all of them, but I've done the experimentation, so hopefully the information helps. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully the video's helped you out. Let me know if it has. That's how to kill all of the Hacketts. There's some more guides in the description if you want those. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.